All right, hello and welcome to the Table Talk Otaku podcast. My name is Okami, and I hail from a decent sized town in Pennsylvania that is overrun by snow right now.
I
And
cannot
I
hear you at all.
really,
Hold up.
I think that's
No, you're right.
you. It's a you problem. But yeah, I'm from a decent sized town in Pennsylvania right now, overrun by snow. So
Oh, you're
if
still in
there
Discord.
the conversation earlier that you heard was us talking about work tomorrow with my wife. We work at the same place, so we're going to ride together. Also, I'm Christian, which affects all my views. And my and can you hear me now? No, you cannot. I'm guessing. Oh well. I think it's because he restarted. He need to do something on Discord
Hello?
to make everything. We can hear you. You can't. Can you hear me? Let me try messaging him.
I cannot hear a single thing you're saying for some reason.
Yeah, you're.
What is going on? I I already did. It's everything's normal. I haven't messed with anything since earlier. Let me go to voice options or whatever.
Do 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 do.
Yeah, I can't hear you at
Yeah,
all.
that's so strange. Let me see if
Man, this motherfucker changed on me.
Let me see. That's
There we
fine.
go. For
All
some
right.
reason, my audio system switched to my monitors speakers, which are non-existent. I don't know why.
Yeah. Why do you assume it's my problem every time,
No,
huh?
I just said for some reason I can't hear you. I never said it was your problem.
Yeah. No, I knew it wasn't me because I have it through OBS that I can
Well,
see I'm going up. So
I could hear the game I was playing a minute ago, but I couldn't hear you, so it was a Discord problem.
yeah, it's just Discord. They switch things.
These sons of bitches.
Anyways,
Anywho,
this is my what co-pilot? What you want to call yourself? Your co-host,
co-host, guy that you know. This is
friend.
just a guy.
Yeah.
So my name's
Who are
Pat.
you?
Just Pat's fine. I do a little bit of gaming, a little bit of trolling, watch anime, stuff like that, and enjoy some food, as Okami learned.
Oh, I mean, we all enjoy food,
Yes, sir.
but we'll talk about that. That's actually what I had up on the agenda. Stuff kind of we did on the trip. So I talked to you a little bit about it, but I proved it whenever we went down south that my favorite pizza place in the whole wide world is still in my hometown. It's called Paisanos.
I mean, opinions vary, and it's your opinion after all.
Yeah, but the thing is I've moved across the U.S.
Well,
So,
and the thing is, you can't really prove it to me because you didn't bring me no pizza. You can prove it to your
oh no,
wife.
I can't bring you their pizza. That's illegal.
Really?
Yeah, you can't bring it out of the state. That's illegal, man. It's a secret recipe.
Oh no.
No, I have no idea. It wouldn't have held because we didn't even go to your place after that. We
No. Y'all spent like a day in Texas,
yeah,
or wherever
so
that Knights Renaissance thing's at.
yeah, I'm gonna. Well, we spent a day after eating paisanos in my hometown. So, but
Speaking of,
if
you can
anybody
go ahead and
wants
start off.
what,
Oh, good. I say you go ahead and start off with the next topic of like what'd you do in Oklahoma?
yeah, well, I mean, I'm showing the picture of the place we went to. This is it. It's called Paisanos Pizza
Muskegee.
in Muskogee, Oklahoma. Yes, I'm Minoki from Muskogee. And this is their famous pizza. I don't know. There we go. It got clear.
Is
It's
it good?
called Alpine Pizza, and it's a sauce that is cooked in, like, they put the sauce on top of the cheese. The cheese is cooked into the crust first, and then there's like a white sauce. That's why you kind of can't see it. That's on the outside, but since it's cooked, it's like all melted into the cheese. My wife said it tastes a little bit like ranch. I agree, but it has definitely a different taste than just ranch because I'm not a huge fan of ranch on pizza, but it is amazing. And then also we just had some of their pepperoni and other stuff. So yeah, that's one place we went. Went to a place called My Place Barbecue, which is a local barbecue place there. And yes, Pat, it's better than the barbecue we went to in
Mississippi.
yeah, in Mississippi.
Well, to be fair, that's the first time I ate at Murky Waters, and we only had the pulled pork.
Right? Did we even
So
have the pulled pork? Because it was pulled
it was
turkey and pulled.
no,
Was it pulled pork and
it was
turkey?
pulled pork and pulled turkey and smoked turkey.
Oh, okay, that's what it was.
Yeah, that was an interesting sandwich. Um, to quote our conversation, I made the joke that good barbecue usually ends up all over you because the bun is so stuffed. But they managed to make a sandwich where it was a layer of meat, a layer of Texas toast, and another layer of meat with the bun held and all that, and it was so structurally sound we didn't spill any meat.
Yeah,
It was amazing food architecture. I swear.
yeah. I should have got the brisket sandwich, but I tried it. It was all right. It was chicken. That's what it was, not turkey. Wasn't it chicken?
Maybe I thought
I
it
don't
was one.
know.
It was some kind of bird.
Yeah, I'm never a fan of chicken, so that's me.
Also,
But
shout out to United 12400 or underscore 12400, that random person on Discord with no mutuals at all that sent me a friend request.
huh, well, I mean, that's an instant delete. So
Yeah, we had no mutual servers, no mutual friends. It's just, how did you find me? You
well,
just type in random
okay.
names.
Did they just now like try to friend you?
No, it was like a day ago.
Well, then they were in a server you were in and then left it.
I don't know. I looked as soon
It's
as I said there was no mutuals then either.
that's when I back in a day ago.
Whenever.
Oh, okay.
It might have
Because
been 2 days.
yeah, that happens to me a lot. Is that I look at their profile and they joined a server like that I was in for like 4 hours and then left after they botted everyone's
Just
account.
just
So
friended everybody and then left.
yeah,
That's real. That's real telemarketer strategy right there.
yeah,
But anyway, also,
yeah,
what do we have, like pulled pork nachos or something, or brisket nachos?
yeah. That's what we got, I think. Which those were great.
Oh yeah.
I did like those. Uh,
But was the ooh, the crab rangoon nachos that we had, were it better than those
Crab Rangoon nachos.
at the half shells?
I
Yep.
I'm not sure. I don't. Probably not because I like the crab rangoon better.
They were nice and crispy. Like the rangoon and the sauce was delicious. So I'd have to actually also give that to the rangoon nachos.
Yeah, but
But
that's
anyway,
also because I don't have them as much as I do barbecue. Because every
true.
place has barbecue essentially
You
nowadays.
end up comparing one place's barbecue to everybody's barbecue, so it's yeah. But anyway, we got a little ahead to mine. Did you finish with Oklahoma?
No, we just went to a barbecue place there, and then we went to a what else we do? A breakfast place, normal breakfast place. So it was good. Um, an IHOP. That's what we went to first when we got there. They were the only place open, I believe.
No, Waffle House.
We don't have Waffle House in Muskogee.
No wonder Texas is always dunking on Oklahoma. You ain't even got a Waffle House.
We Oklahoma has Waffle House, just
I
Muskogee
know.
doesn't.
I'm messing with you.
I mean, Texas can't do anything to Oklahoma, not even
Oh,
legally.
oh, allowing the
Yeah,
birds on.
I don't think if you could, I don't think anyone, not even the United States of America, can technically legally do anything to Oklahoma.
Uh,
So,
I mean, they are technically
um,
their own reservation.
yep. But uh, enough of that. What else we do? Went to a local Mexican restaurant that's not that good. I mean it's okay. It's
It
just
passes.
what they're
It's
what they're known for is a white dip that has nothing to do with Mexican food.
not the
It's like
queso dip.
no, it's like an
Italian. What?
Italian slash I don't know what kind of it's like Italian ranch salsa mix something. Yeah,
Nah,
it's not Mexican at all. But
I,
that's
I
what they're
like
known
some
for.
I like some food fusions, but that is kind of weird.
Oh no, it's a great dip. It is a great
No, but
dip.
it's like you said, it's not really Mexican themed at all. It's just
Yeah.
somebody's dip they make there. It's your best dish isn't even what your restaurant's supposed to be all about.
Well, it's not even the best dish. It's just what they're known for.
Mm.
Like, cause they have all the Mexican, like Tex-Mex there,
Oh,
but yeah, I get it. I can still talk without you here. But they're also like just Oklahoma food a bit, cause they do like chicken fried steak and stuff like that. Grilled chicken dinner, ribeye steak dinner, and all that. But then, like, they have all the chimichanga. They have what's called Mexican spaghetti, which is just spaghetti, but then topped with a chili sauce.
sounds like they kind of do what people do around here, where every other restaurant's a bar and grill that serves burgers and seafood. It's just
Yeah,
they have your Oklahoma favorites that they serve on side of their themed food.
yeah, kind of. But they've been around for I don't know how many years, over 50 by now.
How big is
That
Muskegee?
what do you mean? Muskogee's been a
No, how big
huge.
it like a population?
That's a good question. I know it's gone down quite a bit, but I have no idea.
It's just out of curiosity.
Let's see, Muskogee population 36 to 39. Oh, 36 800 to 36 900.
Yeah, if knew it'd be bigger than my place, because my hometown's only got between like 10 and 11,000 people at any given time. Even with the two casinos here, we're a small town.
Wow. It seemed like there were a lot more people there than that.
My place?
Yeah. It might be just that we always were in populated areas, but yeah.
Kind of. I mean, if you look at my side of the city, like there's really not much. Like there's not really many residents in the
Yeah, other
area.
than the
It's just like
casino.
there's a lot more trees and people on my side, and the opposite side of Bay St. Louis, where we went and ate dinner, and you went and ate lunch with Oast with, is where the most of the houses are
Hydrate.
at.
I'm hydrating.
We got a shutters.
Yeah, welcome, Shutters. You gotta hydrate too, Pat.
Oh, I just downed a bottle of water.
Well, too bad. Gotta hydrate some more.
All right, I'll get some more. I can always go with more water, man. I drink a lot of water.
Yeah. Nah,
Good
we.
guy.
It used to be bigger because it used to have a population. Like even if you look it up, it used to have one over 66,000. But that was back a while a bit because they're known for being the town that a lot of old country music stars came out of, and known to be like where you go to find a good country uh, concert and stuff.
Oh
But
yeah,
nowadays
I've
they
heard
don't.
I've heard Muskogee a few times because it's like it's kind of a I don't want to say notorious, but you hear the name pop up in
Okie
these
from Muskogee's a song.
yeah yeah and some a few other things.
Yeah. Well, they were on the news, I want to say like 10, 15 years ago for a big gang gang violence. But yeah, it was like a
Well,
2 or 3 day
don't
shootout.
don't feel too special. About 12 years ago, they had a federal crackdown that busted the methamphetamine rings in my hometown. So touche.
Yeah, was it a 2 or 3 day shootout?
I don't know about a shootout, but a bunch of people went to prison.
Yeah, yeah, no, that's
But
Muskogee. The guys that deal drugs have arms, so most of the time they're never busted
well, I
because the
think
police
our
don't
guys,
want to mess
our
with
guys,
it.
the people in ours, they got raided and just gave up. They didn't do any shooting. They're like, nah, we're just gonna go to prison.
Yeah,
Interesting enough, the guy who was heading the ring sold out everybody, including his own son, for a lesser sentence. He got like 5 years. His son got 20.
yeah. I mean that ours don't have that because yeah, the gun problem. But I wouldn't say it's a gun problem. I'd say it's more of they've already illegally acquired guns, and now the police don't have enough people to do anything about it. So it just stays there forever. And then also, police are kind of handcuffed as well because of the Native American laws.
I think in the case of ours as well, they were like, you know, we're doing this for the money. We're not in there to catch a life or catch a body or anything like that. They were literally just drug dealers. They weren't like they didn't go around murdering people. They try to keep things on the down low as much as they could. So when they got busted, just like, you know what, we're just giving up.
Yeah. No, the drug dealers are usually okay people. They won't just shoot anybody at random, but
Yeah, they're just trying to get money, not take a life. That's just more years in prison.
well, no, not really. But yeah. See, the thing is to get in prison, they have to get arrested, and good luck
Yeah, well,
arresting people from Muskogee.
well,
So
getting 5 years for conspiracy to produce crystal meth versus 5 years plus a murder charge is a little different.
yeah, but
That's what I'm trying to say.
it is. I'm just saying that the police aren't ever going to arrest the people in Muskogee. So they're either going to die trying.
Sitting, sitting in the Fed.
Yeah. They're either going to arrest somebody because they shot them and they can't use their arms anymore or something like that.
Yeah. He's resisting arrest. His body's limp.
Yeah. Or, it'll come back in the police reports that people are, there's another shootout going on. And then they
That's
have
the
to bring
last
in
thing
the
you need.
feds. Yeah, because that was what happened last time. Is they had to bring in the FBI. Oh, I don't know how much. Let me see. Do, 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 do. All right. Well, what did we do after that? I'm trying to
Well,
think.
within the first 24 hours of y'all arriving in Mississippi, we broke the two unspoken rules of being on call.
I'm sorry, you broke them.
No, no, it just all came up in conversation. Like first one was you can make plans, but you can't make promises. So we're like, yeah, we'll try to go get lunch together. If I get a call, we'll get a call. I got a call, and y'all asked all about like what on call entail, which is talking about on call is the first unspoken rule. You don't talk about it, and talking about like I've gotten orders in the middle of the night because if it's 24/7 servers, and sure enough, I got one at 11:30 the next day or at that night whenever after we talked. So yeah, we kind of fumbled the ball on that one. But hey, I get paid by the hour, so it's fine.
Well, you were off the rest of the week too, so
Yeah. So I was like, I got my hours, and they're gonna get reduced whenever I take all this holiday pay. I mean, not holiday, PTO. But yeah. What the first as soon as y'all arrived, I pretty much cooked y'all dinner. Y'all helped.
Kind of.
Yeah, I mean, didn't she like cut an onion? Somebody cut an onion, I think.
And a bell pepper.
No, there wasn't bell pepper in the etouffee.
Oh, and the onion.
There's the next day there's bell pepper in the chili.
Yeah, that's what it was.
So in
But
fact, we're gonna have to get that like, of all the foods I cooked, like rate them like best to worst.
mm,
Which there was the etouffee, the homemade chili, seafood gumbo. Um, fuck, what was the last thing I cooked? Not the last thing. I think I only cooked four things.
I don't think you're gonna like my answer.
It's fine. Hey, I have my own ranking on that list. But what was the last thing I cooked? I know that day 3 we had pizza, so we didn't cook dinner that day. Oh, biscuits and gravy was the last thing. Second to last thing, actually.
Oh, maybe you won't like mine. I
So
mean, the
what was
biscuits and gravy is gonna be the fourth.
okay? I
That's
mean,
because I just don't care for biscuits and gravy. That's me. Ange loves them.
you're already familiar with this. It was more of giving those to your wife because I don't think she's ever experienced like Southern food like this.
Mm.
But they weren't even homemade biscuits, so that's fair.
I mean, I like the biscuits. It was just more. I'm not a fan of sausage gravy, but I don't know. Yeah,
It's fine.
but
You're being
then
American.
you're gonna be weird about my number three,
What's your number 3?
the seafood gumbo.
I'm not. That honestly probably wasn't my best seafood gumbo. It just didn't. I just felt like it was lacking something. I don't know.
I'd rather not have the crabs in it.
Uh huh. Yeah, and plus the last time I made it for you, we used chicken instead of
Yeah,
crab, which means it's not seafood gumbo, but it's just gumbo.
well, I'd rather just do like crawfish or something.
Eh, I don't know. I've never really put crawfish in gumbo. It's just I'd rather do like shrimp or something. My brother told me that he's had some oysters I
Shrimp's
can
fine.
throw in there. I was like, no, I'm not putting oysters in my gumbo. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I don't wanna.
Yeah, yeah.
So if the seafood gumbo is number 3, what's number 2?
The chili.
Ooh.
Etouffee would
So
probably be my first, but it's because chili I have quite a bit,
I mean,
and
if you like high cholesterol foods, etouffee can't lose. It's not possible. It
well,
was
it's
made with
more. Yeah,
butter and whole milk.
yeah.
So you heard it here, folks. Crawfish etouffee was the number 1. Only thing I did wrong with that was I used like
The
preserved crawfish
yeah.
tails. That ruined it for me. I mean, I didn't want to have to peel 2 pounds of crawfish tails, not just the whole
You had us
tail.
with you.
Nah, it's not worth it. I could have just maybe got a better brand because that was the cheapest brand of crawfish tails. They came from like I think Korea, not Korea, Vietnam or some shit like that. They
Yeah.
had some that were twice as much. They probably had left preservatives in them, but I'm like, it'll be fine. This is the brand I used to buy all the time, and now I regret it
Why do you regret it? It was good.
because I could taste that fucking preservatives on the crawfish every bite.
Yeah, you
Every
probably would with everything though.
Well,
'Cause-
every bite that had crawfish in it, I could taste the preservatives. If it didn't have it, all I tasted was the gravy, and it was fine.
yeah.
But like I
I
said, that's
mean,
probably good.
I was just gonna say with the chili and stuff, it was just the chili I have all the time, and
Yeah,
my mom makes it most of the time.
I
So
mean y'all are from the south, so it's probably already in your DNA.
yeah, but the only reason gumbo, like it's like I'm not saying it was bad.
It did taste bad.
I would say it's a 6 out of 10. The etouffee was probably an 8 to 9 out of 10, and the chili was like a 7.
And like I said, etouffee is probably one of the easiest things you can make. It's
Yeah,
not hard.
yeah, and then of course, the biscuits and gravy. A little bit lower for me. That's because I just don't like sausage gravy. That has nothing
I
to
said
do with what you did.
I said I said biscuits and gravy, but it was actually biscuits and gravy with bacon. Don't forget
Yeah.
we had a lot of bacon.
Oh, the bacon was a 10. Bacon doesn't get
Bacon
rated.
never misses.
That's because I cooked the bacon.
If this was a fucking 3-point challenge, bacon just made 100% shot.
Yeah, I know. But no, yeah, I don't count bacon as as the dish. So
We ate so much fucking bacon because I needed that grease for the gumbo. Oh my god.
yeah. Yeah,
I
and then
remember
your
Trey.
dad didn't even grab the one that you said he liked. I was like,
Well,
what? He just
he usually
grabbed all the ones I was gonna eat.
he usually doesn't eat the super crunchy stuff, but I guess this time he went for it.
Yeah, it's because I cooked it. He's like, oh,
Yeah, with your
uh,
fingers.
hey, that's how you cook it, man. It's in straight hot oil. There's no
Granted, at that time
DNA
the
in
pan
that.
wasn't super hot, so it's not like he was grabbing like scalding hot bacon grease, but
Yeah.
still using your fingers on bacon was kind of sketchy. As
Uh,
for safety,
no, there's no safety in a home kitchen.
right? You just do things the way you do them.
Yeah. All right. Well, there's your rate.
All
Um,
right. Well,
I will
next thing we
say,
have to do is go ahead. I'm gonna say next thing we have to do is talk about the restaurants we visit. Rate them.
well, I was gonna say before we do that, the Texas place we went to, the medieval times, it was good. It was definitely more of an Ange thing. Like it's definitely more her cup of tea. I'm maybe it's because being from Oklahoma and stuff, we got to see like rodeo and things like that. So them just doing it as in a Renaissance theme didn't seem that like uh amazing, I guess. I don't know what the word would be. It wasn't that special to me. But to her it looked amazing. So and that's not to take away from it. All those people and horses and everything need training, and
It's a
what they're
medical
doing
show.
is good. It's just I've seen it before, and I've seen better. but,
Oh shit.
but like I
So
said, I've been
6.5 out of
around.
10.
I, the what we got to eat, no, but that's because I'm not, like I've said before, not a big fan of chicken. It's just half a chicken. That's what they gave us. Half a rotisserie, essentially. So that was it was okay. I'd say it was a 5 out of 10 for me.
Ooh.
With how Ange went, I think for her is either a 9 or a 10 out of 10
Was
for
she
her.
clapping?
Kinda.
That's good.
Yeah. Yeah, it was worth going to. Like I'm not upset I spent any money on it. It's just I would not ever go again by myself. Well, now with Ange, sure, because she enjoys it. But I'm a weird one too. Like I don't I realize that I'm not amused by a lot. I'd rather just like I could be home playing Valorant right now. It's like my thing, and I'd have just as much fun as being wherever I'm at.
Yeah.
So
I don't mind trying something out for the first time. It's cool to me to just try something, and if I like
yeah,
it, I like it. I don't, I don't.
yeah,
Um, in fact, my dad said he's actually never been to an aquarium. So remember that aquarium we passed by in
yeah.
Otaku? We're probably gonna go there next weekend.
Nice.
Indeed.
See, I like aquariums. So does Ange.
We should have went to the aquarium. Then again, we had a fun round of putt putt
Yeah,
golf. So
we were watching anime.
yeah, which after we made HFA, that was the second thing we did was started watching an anime together, as one does.
Mm-hmm.
We never even got to play the Nintendo Switch.
No, well, that's fine. I mean, Ange has never played, so I don't know how much she would have enjoyed getting crushed by us in Mario Kart.
So what did we watch first?
We watched the King's game, or not Tomodachi game. That's what
Yeah,
it is.
Tomodachi Game was the first one we watched. A little psychological mind
Horror.
game kind of. Nah, I don't even know how to call it
Wasn't
horror.
really
It was
horror,
kind of
but
just like it was kind of turning your friends against each other. It was just some petty shit.
yeah. And then we watched Danganronpa after that.
Well, that's the last thing we watched was Danganronpa. The second thing we watched was the Gatherer, uh, fucking
Oh yeah.
with the baby dragon and the he she
Yeah.
elf,
That one was almost as forgetful. But it was good.
right?
It was
It was
just
okay.
forgetful.
I wouldn't give it a high rating, but it was okay. If you're into
Ah,
isekai fantasy
5 to
stuff,
6 out of
it's
10. Yeah.
yeah, that's about where I'd put it. It's not
Trash
getting higher than a
isekai.
6.
Trash
Hey,
isekai.
we love some trash isekai around here.
Yeah, especially with friends. It's better with friends.
Yeah. Oh, we were dunking on that show half the time. It was fucking hilarious. The fucking
Yeah.
his best bud with that damn horse face. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Then
Oh,
Danganronpa.
I loved how like our bloodline's cursed. Well, who was this princess's husband? Her twin brother. Ah, that's why you're having problems. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Show caught me for a loop. Anyway, and then Danganronpa. Yes, we finally got around to watching that. I still haven't told Kagami and Aru that we watched that yet.
Yeah.
I was gonna wait until we had our next get together.
Which seems to be Friday.
Probably yes.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Mm.
Oh, and we already rated my food. How about we rate the places y'all went to eat with or without me?
Paisanos is number one.
I'm in Bay St. Louis.
Bay St. Louis.
We already
Paisanos
mentioned
is still number one.
we already the first place y'all went was when I had to go do an on call. Y'all went with Os to go
Oh
eat that.
yeah. I forgot what that place is called already.
Oh shit! Was
The
it?
tacos and beer.
Let me see.
Was it tacos and it's something and beer. Pretty sure it's tacos and beer.
Let me see.
Oh, Charlie's running in his sleep.
Order tacos and beer, Bay St. Louis. It's just
Well,
called tacos and beer.
yeah.
It looks like
Yes.
some pretty good, just like tacos and beer. That's looking at the menu.
Yeah, I got another dip for us there. That was good. It was a forgot what they called it, but it was some type of like taco meat queso with jalapeno in it. It's pretty
Well,
good.
they got one. It's just a big ass burrito. That's the name of the plate.
Mm-hmm.
And another one's the white boy taco. That's hilarious in itself.
Yeah, I got the enchiladas, which is what I get at every Mexican restaurant. So
I know it's your favorite. Yeah.
yeah, they were all right, not bad.
Out of 10.
The enchiladas probably about 6 or 7. I've had better. I've also had worse. So
And
not
the
too
dip.
bad. The dip itself was actually really good. Other like they had huge chunks of jalapenos in it, which I'm not too much a fan of, but everybody
I wasn't gonna
else.
ask for the jalapeno.
Well, but Cobalt and Os both loved it, so they ate all the jalapenos, so it was fine. And I want to say the dip was probably an 8 out of 10. It's not. It was probably the best thing we had there. And had I think tacos that are a burrito or the burrito. It might have been the burrito. Yeah, I think that's what she had. She said it was good. She could only eat half of it, so
I'll say, I usually go to these places like this for lunch, so I have to see if they got a lunch menu.
yeah. There was a cheaper lunch menu that was separate. So definitely worth looking into.
Ooh, desserts.
Um
They got the classic flan, churros, and
oh yeah,
I
if I probably would have got churros if I hadn't seen that.
yeah, it's like you get like it look like you got 4 of them for $8.39. That's actually not bad.
Depending on how big they are, but yeah. If
Those
they're
delicious.
like if they're like the ones that are cut in half. Because that's what they do a lot is they'll make a churro and then cut it in half and call it, you only get 2, but they call it 4.
They also got a rice pudding caramel cheesecake.
Okay, that sounds horrible, but I hate cheesecake. So,
There you go.
or the
You heard it here
cheesecake
first.
that you gave us is still sitting in the fridge.
Hey, I didn't send it for you. I said you told me you just might like cheesecake, so I figured they could try it.
Yeah, we need to give it to him. We still haven't. So,
Tell them put some reserves on. That shit's good.
Oh my gosh. Not a I can't stand cheesecake, so
I mean,
uh
you're not everybody though.
yeah.
Anyway,
Only one that
uh,
matters.
and then also that day we played poker.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know if you want to show the pictures, but yeah, we had to improvise a little bit.
Oh, if they want to see the pictures, they can join the Discord. Shutter's already in it, so
Hmm.
it should be in the IRL channel or
I
the share your pics.
I
It
got
is. Yeah.
I lost two hands where I had a full house playing Texas Hold'em. I was destined to lose if
Yeah.
that happens.
Against a guy who didn't know what a flush was, and
Yeah,
against Ange who wanted to fold but just stayed in because y'all check. I think
I was
checked in
like,
the.
we gotta like nobody you don't have to fold. Just
Yeah.
just stay.
And then like the next card was she got like what uh,
Four of a
four of
kind.
a kind, so she stayed in and you
I'm like,
called all
bruh.
in.
I was like I said, I didn't have a chance. If you lose twice like that, like I had two
Yeah.
monsters of a hand, I was destined to lose. I'm not gonna get shit out of this.
And I think I only had one good hand the whole night, and it was when Cobalt beat me with a full house. So
Uh huh.
yeah, that was the whole. Like I kept getting just pairs. I had nothing else. So
Cobalt gets a full house and he fucking wins. This is some
yeah,
bullshit.
and then I
meeting him,
won. Go
meeting him
ahead.
IRL was also pretty cool.
Yeah.
He looked about what I figured he'd look like.
See, I would have switched Os and him
Really?
originally. Yeah. Just from the voices. But that's me. But because Cobalt has what sounds like a softer voice that says to me like kind of lanky. And then also since he'd been in the military, I thought maybe he'd kept up with his training a little bit. But not to say he hasn't, but he definitely doesn't have the physique, I would say, somebody from the military
Well, he also mentioned he
usually.
has to carry like very heavy batteries to do the
Yeah.
job.
So
So I knew he had to be
he's
kind of
built.
strong.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
built. So, but yeah, that's what threw me off. And then so I was like, oh, he'd be like some computer guy or artist style
I know.
person, and like
He's
Linus
all
Tech Tips.
6'3".
That's what it is. That's what he kind of looks like to me. Is that right?
Yeah.
Let me look that up.
Me and him is both kind of homebody, so we got that going for us.
Yeah, kind of like Linus. Linus mixed with the other guy that stopped YouTube or whatever his name is. I don't remember. But anyways, but now that I know what they look like, yeah, it fits. Then we went to half shells.
Yep. Day like that was technically y'all technically arrived Saturday night and watched the guy fish. So we're not gonna
Yeah,
count Saturday night. All we did was eat my food and watch anime. So yeah,
yeah.
Sunday we went y'all went and had lunch. I had to work, and then we went back to my
Had
place. We played
chili.
poker, had chili. Cobalt,
Yeah.
I made him take some home with him, and we
He,
watched anime.
he like ran out. I was like,
He's
he's
like, "No,
leaving.
bruh,
He's leaving. You got
you
like the
gotta take this."
Tupperware.
He still hasn't told me if the food tasted good.
Yeah.
Probably threw it
Yeah.
out his window on his way home.
You
But
gotta,
anyway,
yeah, you're gonna
uh,
have to get him at gunpoint if you want to know.
day two we met up again and went to Biloxi. Well, we drove through Gulfport, Long Beach, and past Christian to Biloxi, and we went and ate at Half Shells for lunch.
Yeah,
I I had a fried oyster platter. Ange had fried shrimp, and you had that seafood pasta,
yeah, the
shrimp
seafood
pasta.
Alfredo.
Yeah, there it is. So, and we didn't have it. Well, that's also when we had the nachos,
Yep, the
the
crab rangoon nachos,
crab
which
rangoon nachos.
I'm gonna say it. That might be the best dish I had in Bay St. Louis.
At
Was
least the best
the
appetizer, probably.
nachos? Yeah, Definitely the
They
best
were
appetizer.
crispy. They had a great sauce, and oh dude, yeah. I
It
need
was
to put
like,
some of that sauce on our seafood too.
yeah, it's like you think when you get like the crab grand shells with nothing inside of it, it'd be like a little like really flaky, but it's not. It was pretty crunchy,
They
which
they
added
they
to it.
fried it up different.
Yeah, yeah, those were good. And
So what do you say, 9.5 out of 10, or 10
on
out
the
of 10?
crab rangoon, that's definitely something Ange, me, and I think you would all order again. As an
Nice.
appetizer, I'd give it a 10 out of 10. As an entree, like I would honestly order that like as my
Just,
appetizer and then
just
again for
me.
my entree. And I would
Here,
give it
try this
probably
one
a
for the
7 to 8
table.
out of 10.
This one's for the table. This one's for just me.
Yeah, yeah. Like bring that one first and then bring this one with our food all together. Because I would have rather had those again than the pasta I had, although the pasta was good. But I've had seafood pasta before, so.
Yeah, but they're just one of the best. Like as far as Mississippi is concerned, they're one of the more popular seafood restaurants. That's why I decided to take y'all to that one.
Yeah.
Pretty much everything they do, there's nothing there they cook bad. It's all of good quality. It's just whether you like it or not. That's the question.
I'm sorry, I just got a work text. I'm
It's
not
okay.
paying attention. Give me a second.
Oh, and you did have their gumbo too.
Yeah, the gumbo wasn't as good as yours.
Oh, that's what I wanted to hear.
Um, okay, I don't know what he wants me to see. This is weird.
To be fair though, I make my gumbo very hearty.
Do, 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 do. Well, I so your roux and everything was the best. The only, like I said, the only thing I didn't care for with yours was I would have rather just picked out the crab meat and thrown it in there. But that's
And
me.
here's the thing. I know people who won't eat gumbo if it ain't got crabs in it. Even the crabs like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. So
So I figured I want
that
to give you all the food seafood gumbo
no, no, no.
experience.
That was a good experience. It's just I know Ange would have rather not have dealt with the crab meat. I mean the crabs themselves. I didn't. I like to me. I just like the crab meat, so having to work for it was a bit more than I bargained for. Because then but I get it because I got full as I was trying to get all the crab meat out. So
It makes you eat slower.
yeah, it does.
You're not just scrambling back for a second bowl and then by then you're about to burst.
Yeah. So like if I hadn't have been messing with that crab all day the whole time, I probably would have ate the rest of your gumbo. So but yeah, it
For
was
sure.
good. Do, do,
All right,
do.
and then after half shells, we went to the go kart track, which we couldn't do go karts though because I couldn't fit in the seats. I told you I'm
Oh,
going without you.
not just you. It was no, it wasn't that comfortable. We fit, but it wasn't that comfortable.
It's and they said they recently changed them too, so I guess they switched the bucket seats so they can get a faster model. But yeah, like I tried to force myself in the seat, and it dug into my hips so hard my hips were hurting. Like I could feel it jabbing my pelvis. That's how tight of a fit it was. I was not gonna fit,
Yeah,
but the arcade was fun.
the arcade
Back to the
was fun.
You still got
And
your memorabilia that we all spent
it's in
money on.
Ange's car. We just leave it in there. So yeah.
I'm looking at the ring right now.
All right, I got to send a work email, so I'm going to be AFK for a bit.
That's fine. I will.
I mean, I can still talk. It's just how much I'm paying attention. Probably will be a bit out of there.
I'm
Um,
still. I'm still mad about that hole where your ball got stuck in the leaves.
what, what,
When
what?
you try to take the shortcut playing mini golf.
Oh yeah, yeah.
What's the point of having a shortcut if you can't take it?
Yeah, that's weird. I
And then
probably
after
would
we,
have got first place if that didn't happen.
I don't know, Ange beat you. Well, then again, y'all were close.
I know I would have had a hole in one through that little tunnel, or a hole in two, but I ended
It
up
wasn't.
with like four on that one.
It wasn't until after we finished the lady went and got the leaf blower to clean the hole out. That's just bad service.
Yeah,
But the mini golf was fun.
yeah.
I
The snow cones weren't bad, but they weren't what I was looking for to show
eh,
Ange.
you're right. It was kind of not flaky, not soft as the normal snow cone is. Um, I also found out that I tend to hit the ball too hard.
No, I mean that's. I don't think that's true. I think their lips need to be a little bit bigger because I was trying to purposely hit the wall to go places, and I
And
didn't
they
hit
shoot
it that
over.
hard, and yeah, it would just shoot over.
I had that problem a couple times too, but I meant like there's times where I was just trying to shoot for the hole and I screened past it. So like, yeah, I had to learn to hit it a little softer.
Yeah. All right. I
And then
think
after that, we went home. I believe that was oh, that's the night. Oh, we went to Bucky's after that. That's right.
Bucky's.
Oh yeah, Ange seemed to enjoy Bucky's.
Yeah, she likes that. So
It's a it's a great place to window shop.
yeah. You guys still watching
No, no, we are
pod?
not.
Feel free to join us. But yeah.
Get in here, Fuji.
But yeah, and then Bucky's was good. Their beef jerky was okay. Wasn't the best,
That's.
wasn't the worst.
I mean, it's kind of like a mass-produced like flavor, I should say. It's
Yeah.
it's it's a recipe built to be made in bulk. I guess you could say. I don't know.
Yep.
It's nice to have be able to sample. I didn't even know you could sample everything in the store. But then again, I've only been there. That was my third time ever going to a Bucky's. Second time for that one.
Yeah. I will say their beef jerky was priced reasonably.
Yes,
That's the
that's
thing.
that's what I was gonna say too. Because beef jerky is not cheap. Like you might be
Yeah.
able to get 4 ounces of Jack Links for like $6 or $7. It's not cheap at all.
Yeah, $30 for a pound and it being like actual jerky is good.
Yeah, like not
So
like that fake jerky that you get from Walmart.
yeah.
But
Hey,
yeah,
speak for yourself. In Oklahoma, they have real jerky at Walmart.
oh well, this ain't Oklahoma.
Yep. It's called
Hey,
Ralph's, and it's like one of the best selling things in
we
Walmart there.
we can often get real seafood from our Walmart.
That's true.
I mean, I think our Walmart does is doing crawfish now, at least live crawfish. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, the jerky, the fudge. I still haven't. I'm still working on that box of fudge we got from Bucky's. Like I only eat a half a piece at a time.
Yeah, Ange really liked the fudge. I don't know if she still has some, but I, I would guess not.
But with all the food plans, we did not get no brisket.
We tried it.
We tried it, but we didn't get an actual sandwich.
Yeah. Where else did we get? I know we went. Okay, so we were at Half
We
Shells. Where's the other place?
we went to Brooklyn Pizzeria, our local
There we
pizza spot.
go.
As for New York style pizza, how'd that one rank?
That is, I'm gonna not to disappoint you, but that one's gonna be fairly low for me because we live in a place that does all Brooklyn pizza. So
Yeah, that's our only Brooklyn style pizza.
yeah, yeah. Like for
Hey,
y'all, that's probably amazing. For us, that's like
no,
mid.
my Drew Osa's brother went to New York, and he said compared to everything else on the Gulf Coast, that is the best New York style pizza place around
Yeah,
here. But it's still not as good as New York style pizza up north.
yeah,
Some people say it's even like the weather conditions in New York just make the best New York style pizza. Like it's a environmental factor. I don't know, but that's what they say.
yeah. If I'm
But
rating like
yeah,
all pizza all over the that I've ever had. Probably a 6. Not bad.
That's all I can ask for. It's
Yeah.
better than average.
Yeah, like Paisanos is 10. So,
I thought Cece's Pizza, Little Caesar's Pizza was 10.
no. No, Little Caesars would be like a 6 as well. It's on the
Oh,
same
dang.
scale as
On
Little
the
Caesar.
same level. Oh, I have
Yep.
to tell him that next time I go over there. You know,
Well, but
America
that's
still
because
has Little
but
Caesars.
that's coming from somebody who actually really likes Little Caesars
Well,
pizza.
for
So,
comparison, what would you rank Papa John's?
if it's stuffed crust, a 7. If it's not stuffed,
Regular, like if it
original
was made in
crust, just like a 5 or a 4.
there you go. Because we didn't get
Yeah,
stuff
like
crust. Now,
so like Little Caesars stuffed crust for me is a 6. But the regular crust, like hot and ready or whatever, would be like a 4 or 3.
and I believe that night we came back and started watching that isekai anime. I'm gonna
Yeah.
need 5 minutes. Sorry about this. Uh,
But
I'll leave you to your email. Let's just have an intermission.
no, I'm done with my email, but yeah. Yeah, you're good. Uh
Maybe talk more about the drive or Oklahoma.
yeah, we Medieval Times was good. I'll talk a little bit more about them. They had the chicken. We had some type of bisque. I want to say it was tomato bisque. That's what it was. Which that was decent, and I'm not a huge tomato fan, or at least tomato soup fan. And I want to say that was probably the best thing there. Um, out of the things that they gave us, that are the baked potato, which was like in a foil wrapping, and so we just ate it like you would in the olden days. It was good. Um, but they had like jousting, which that was probably the best part. And then they had um after the joust they had the like guys would get knocked off, and so then they would fight with swords and things or axes or whatever they used. So it was fun. Fun little thing there. We also went to trying to think of where else we went to in Oklahoma, because we went to a few more places. I mean, there's not as much in Oklahoma that we went to. Um, trying to think, we went and got the Hamlins, El Toro. That I mentioned that the barbecue, pizza, IHOP, another breakfast place, Brahms. Okay, so there's Brahms. That's a bigger thing. Brahms is more known for its ice cream and fresh dairy. They have like a little dairy market inside the like fast food restaurant. And so they make all their own dairy and everything. And it was still as good as I remember. I'm trying to think of anything else we might have got while we were there. Oh man, I know there was got to be something. We spent 2 days and then another, so and like a day leaving. So I can't remember, man. That stinks. I know we walked around the park. Their park, there's a Honor Heights. It's a park, a city park known for doing its Christmas stuff. There's a castle there. We went and drove around the castle. Couldn't go into it because it was closed. Yeah, I went through some of my old neighborhoods. Few things. Oh, while we were in Bay St. Louis, we played a few of the casino games at the casino we were staying at. If Pat hadn't have got me to play some more, I would have won about $300, but I ended up leaving with 150 on the blackjack table. I won about $40 on roulette, and then we lost about like $80 or whatever on the slot machines. Just playing those. But yeah, it was fun. I'd definitely do blackjack again and roulette. I'd never do craps again. Never again. I know that's Pat's favorite, but I'd never do that. It's a weird one, kind of hard to understand, and also it I didn't win anything. I lost like my money in the first two rolls of my dice. So, and I didn't ever make any money off of it either. Like I never won one thing. Pat won once that I saw, but then he lost it all the next few rounds. Then Cobalt was with us for some of the slots. He put in some, and I don't think he won anything. But it's a fun day, fun times. We ate at the buffet in there as well. Buffet was good. Had a lot of stuff: Mexican food, seafood, regular buffet food, whatnot. Yeah. Out of all the restaurants, I can't say I think Half Shell's probably my favorite because that one appetizer, but the crab at the buffet was good. So yeah, a lot going on. Do do do. I don't know when Pat's gonna be back. Oh, she already joined us. Welcome, Fuji, Shiorine, Fujirine. All right, not talking. Good to know. Oh, there.
You have so many names.
You have so many names. Not Shiori. Yeah.
Yeah.
I made lumpia not too long ago.
Wow.
Yeah. It was good. Not as good as I remember because I don't think I did it completely right, but it was good.
I mean, with practice.
With yeah, but I have no one to teach me, so I just make it the same every time. And just going off of what I remember, I don't really have a recipe or anything. I just was like, oh, I think this was in it. So, but
There might be tutorial on YouTube.
sure, maybe you should send me a recipe. Ask your mom or whatever. Tell her to give you one and then send it to me. But
Yeah, I'll try.
okay. Well, what have you been doing these past couple weeks?
Mm, studying.
What?
Studying.
Studying? Nice.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Um,
minor emergency.
Emergency
Watching YouTube.
averted?
Yes.
Oh, good.
And we saw Fuji in my neck of the woods.
Oh, we did. I forgot about that. You took a picture and showed him, right?
Yeah, I sent the picture. I think I shared it on Discord. You don't remember Fuji? We saw you.
Let me see. Is
I
it
think
in
it's in the
the?
share your pictures. No, it's not in the share your pictures. I think it might be in general.
The poster.
Yep, here it is. We spotted Fuji in Biloxi. Was the title?
Yeah.
Just had to scroll up in general.
Yep.
You can have sushi.
Yep, and hibachi.
Oh, Pat, actually, now that I'm thinking about it,
What you got?
I think the beignets were probably my favorite
Really?
down there. Yeah,
Well,
from Cafe Du Monde
I told the beignets are basically just a different way of doing funnel cake.
or donut. Yeah.
Yeah, or donut. Yeah.
But yeah, the
Yeah.
Cafe Du Monde beignets were definitely the best. I don't know why people kept saying that theirs were better.
Oh, that's what you do because Cafe Du Monde is the famous standard for beignets. So you're like, oh, we're better than Cafe Du Monde. The people trying them have to be the judge of that. So we
Yep.
only had beignets from them, or at least I only had beignets from them recently. So I
Yeah.
couldn't tell you. But yeah, the Cafe Du Monde beignets were pretty good.
We had the
And
ones at the casino, and they were
the
good.
coffee, that's for sure.
I want to say their coffee was really good. It's worth it.
Well,
I don't.
they only have three things. That's coffee, hot chocolate, and beignets. You gotta do those three things good and
Yeah.
fast.
Yep. So.
So yeah, I did. Yeah, my first time going to Cafe Du Monde as well, and it was pretty good. They're definitely an in and out service. You can get your food and coffee fast.
Yeah. I'd say definitely worth it to go back there and then eat somewhere for
You're right.
lunch, but go there
Find a
for
restaurant and eat
breakfast.
for lunch.
Yeah.
Oh, and maybe next time we go, we could try check out that castle we saw was actually I think St. John's Church. We can check that out place next time.
Yeah. But yeah, I think is that all we did? I'm trying to think of anything else.
We walked around the shops and stuff. We bought some souvenirs and stuff.
Got harassed by a guy selling us beads.
Uh,
Or I should say you allowed us to get harassed.
I did,
You're
but
just too nice.
no, it's not just that. Okami. As soon as he approached us, I wanted to see how far I could take it because, like 2 months prior, I was watching a news thing about people in France doing the same thing where they'll offer you a trinket and be like, "Hey, you want to give me a tip?" And I was like, "I was like, how much can I get him for?" And as soon as I'm not going over like I wasn't even gonna go close to $10. That's and so I snatched my money back from whenever he like, all right, well, fine. If you're not gonna give us the beats for 7 here, give me my money back.
Yeah.
You ain't getting the shit, bro.
Well, I mean, he probably paid more than that for them, but yeah.
No, he didn't. If you buy those things wholesale, they don't cost that much.
He had a bag that he just walked in the store behind us and bought from. He was following us for a bit. That's why whenever you started to talk to him, I'm like, you're crazy, Pat. Why are you talking to this guy? He's been following us for a good like 5 to 10 minutes after we've
See,
been through
you
three
don't
stores.
you don't understand. Like I would
You'll talk to anybody. I get
no
it.
no no like I would get phone calls from like scammers and they'd be like I'd be like, well, like what does this entail? Like I'd literally lead them on a conversation and then hang up on them. Like I'm like,
Yeah.
nah, this ain't for me. It's just something. It's kind of a hobby of mine. I
Okay.
want to see how
Well,
far I could take something.
next time, don't do that with people.
Okay.
Do it by yourself.
Hey, at least we're in
But
a
like,
crowded area. It's not like you could try anything.
no, it's just that's not a very comfortable situation for
I get it.
Ange.
Yeah, she was probably like, "What the
Well,
fuck is he doing?"
yeah, he
Wait,
was gonna go and put beads on her, and I was like, "He better not." And then he stopped, and I was like, "Okay, I'm not gonna."
He felt your boundary.
Yeah, I was like, "I'm not gonna." But yeah, that was one of those where I was like, I about just was like, I if I was real mean, I would have just took the beads and then left.
Yeah,
But
like jumped a little barricade down
because
there,
like
left them behind us.
he got no, he gave me the Fleur de Lis one, so I'd have been like, oh
I know
man,
he
these are
gave you the
nice,
nice one.
yeah, and
I
I
was
would have
gonna
been
say,
like, and then I'll
I got the
leave,
generic shit.
yeah, and then I would have just left. I'd have been like, oh, thank you, and then left, and he would have kept saying stuff and been like, oh no, It's mine
Well,
now.
that makes it funner. If he did actually buy beats from that store, he didn't just have some ready.
Yeah, he had a bag from the store that we were just in that, and he bought the beats there
So yeah,
because he
if I'm
didn't have a bag when he went in with us.
say that's still funny though. Like if that's the
Hmm.
case, because I figured he probably just had that for shits and giggles to fucking like like oh yeah I got these, or like he actually has like a car parked around the side with a bunch of beads in the back. But yeah, if
Yeah.
he actually did buy those from the store, that makes it funnier. That we just like, no man, you're good. Just like,
I mean, he might have been homeless or whatever, or I don't know, and just used whatever
he was
cash he had on
he
him.
was gripping that $5 bill really hard.
Yeah, used whatever that cash he had to buy the beads. But it's just like, well, then just go get your
Like
money
you
back.
really shouldn't have done that. You
Yeah.
yeah. What was he gonna do? Like take the receipt and return them? Like I'm sorry, I didn't mean to buy these beads. Like can I return them real quick?
I don't know if.
Just testing the waters, I see.
Yeah.
Like I said,
I
I
mean,
do
if Ange
control.
wasn't with us, we could have. I would have been fine. But since she was,
Start haggling them.
well, I mean, when we started talking to Doctors Without Borders, I would have been like, okay, and how much did your CEO make last year?
Yeah,
And then
no.
I,
Well,
and
that's
then
why part of my
that's,
job is having to walk away from conversation. So like I'll let things get to a point like look man, I kind of gotta go. I'm sorry.
yeah,
I know when to put a stop to a conversation.
yeah,
Just say 6-7.
that's
Hey,
6-7.
we got close to our
They'll
two
leave.
hour
They'll
window for
leave.
parking. Oh no! If he would have 6-7 me, I would have left him on the streets. Like
They'll leave. They'll leave.
take a picture in
No.
front of the Mississippi. 6-7, 6-7. Push him in the car.
How long did we stay in Bay St. Louis? About 6-7 days. It's
Take
only
a stay in.
And
it's
enter.
only 5, but
Well,
yeah,
y'all technically got there Saturday night, so it was actually close.
Saturday to Thursday though. So yeah, it's
Yeah, they
only
actually scheduled
5.
an extra day at the casino.
Well, we were going to anyway. I just didn't want to get charged the weekend rate, and then we ended up having to take the weekend rate anyway because they wouldn't book it themselves. We had to have it through the booking agency.
That's kind of ass. Oh, speaking of that day, because the day prior and that day we visited the same bookstore but in different cities,
Yeah.
and Ange bought a lot of manga.
Oh yeah. I guess that was the main thing we did was looking around for
Oh,
different bookstores.
after she got those books, man, that was like if she wasn't doing something, she was reading those books. I'm like,
Yep.
I had to bring my manga out so she wouldn't read all her books before the ride home.
Hmm. Yeah, she would have been done by the time I think she's already done with everything she bought. So.
Yeah. She said that in one of her streams she only had like one series left to read, but she cleared out most of the ones, and she actually started reading the Minecraft Isekai one.
Yeah. Yeah. So maybe she'll start using, the pirate sites. Yeah. Whatnot.
Look, I only really started reading on that website because they didn't have the English release available in the West. Now they do. I might have to order the volumes.
Yeah. Well, I think that's through the trip. So let's move on to the next one.
Yeah, Wednesday we went to see the Gators.
Oh yeah, the Gators. Wait,
And
one
Tuesday is also
Gator.
the night I cooked. Tuesday was the night I cooked biscuits and gravy, and then we started making the gumbo roux that night,
Mm-hmm.
and then we watched more anime. So yeah, Wednesday morning or Wednesday afternoon we had gumbo for lunch, and then we went on a swamp tour for the Pearl River and Honey Island swamps.
Yeah, and Anne wants to go back when we can actually see stuff. So
She wants to come back in spring.
yeah, so we're
Yeah, I
gonna
got
have to probably plan another trip for again like March or April next year.
and well, and think there's also other swamp tours too, so maybe we can hit a different one as well.
I
Because that was just the information on the Pearl River.
True. I think we should use that one again just so we can see the actual wildlife while we're there. I mean, we can do more than one, but I would want to do that one again because they seem to have a lot of wildlife that we just couldn't see at the time.
We saw one catfish.
Oh, I saw a splash. We didn't even see
Yeah,
the
yeah,
fish.
it was a catfish for sure, but we didn't. That's the only action we got as far as wildlife.
Yeah,
But it did look like a haunted swamp for like most of the tour because there was just no life. Like all the trees were barren, just about. Even the houseboats were empty.
yeah. So that'd be fun to go out and do. Um,
I mean, that's good marketing too. It's like, hey, come back when the things are greener. that's another that's
yeah,
another $30 per person.
true.
And she said the baby gator was smoother, like it wasn't as rough skinned as she thought it would be.
Yeah,
That makes sense because things that live in water tend to want to have less friction.
very true.
And
All
so what
right,
do Oh, and then that day we also went and ate at Murky Waters Barbecue, where we talked about we had the pulled pork and
chicken.
the pulled pork and chicken sandwiches that were like had a piece of Texas toast in between them, and we had the brisket nachos.
Yeah, yeah. The brisket nachos were better than the actual sandwich for me, but
I mean, appetizers are supposed to be that thing that everybody loves. Our apps were good.
mm-hmm. Yeah,
And the sandwich, yeah, I've never been a huge pulled pork fan. I like it. I kind of like brisket better, but it was definitely a good sandwich.
yeah, yeah.
It was filling. I was fucking stuffed afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
But we come back to rate. How would you rate them?
The Murky Waters barbecue. That's another one that's like I've just had better, so it's kind of hard to rate.
When you have so much barbecue, it's kind of hard to rank it.
Yeah,
Let
the
me get the
appetizer,
appetizer.
the appetizer is probably a 7, 8 out of 10, but the sandwich I would give like a 4 or 5.
If I get a chance, I'm gonna try that place I told you about, the Barbecue Mafia.
Yeah, definitely. And then
I'll let you know.
yeah, what about the buffet?
Yeah, then we come to Thursday, the final day, where y'all, I didn't expect y'all to leave that late. So
I kept
what?
telling, like I said that every all week was
Y'all
that we're
still
leaving at
figured like
9.
10 o'clock, but not midnight.
Nah,
When he said he meant it, he meant late.
like I told Ange, I said I don't care if we're still up at 3 a.m. We're just leaving once we're done with whatever.
And let's see.
So I went
So
and
what
got
we
some
do?
coffee and then we left.
What we do for
So
Thursday afternoon? I think we just had. Do we have leftover gumbo for lunch Thursday?
yeah, we went leftover gumbo and then we went to
We
the casino after that.
we
Well, we
still
tried
haven't
to go
gotten the gumbo
fishing.
left. Oh, we did. Yeah, well, Ange wanted to get her feet wet, and that's even though it's cold like shit. Why not? We went and
Yeah,
walked the beach, cast the line, but yeah, it was really just a bad day for fishing. The key and point thing was nobody else was fishing. When you see nobody else fishing, you know it's a bad day for fishing.
yeah, yeah. So then we went to the casino. I would have won
Yeah,
300, but we
we
stayed
were
at the
kind of fucking
table.
around.
Yeah, and then I won 150 instead,
At one
which is
point, I
still
was
good.
actually I got quiet up myself too, but ended up giving most of it back just because we were fucking around.
Well, that was just the blackjack table is what I was talking about. The roulette table, I want to say you got a bit more on, and then we just
I didn't do
stuck
bad on
around.
either of them. I did kind of start getting on a roll on the roulette table until those other two people showed up, and
Yeah,
then we
that's what
couldn't
I
do
was
anything.
saying. That's you had quite a bit, and then all of a sudden they showed up and we weren't winning anything. But that
They
wasn't
ruined
their
our
fault.
vibe.
Well, it wasn't their fault. I want to say it was more the guy leaving because the guy I really liked the guy we had, and then the
Dude,
woman took
both times
over.
we had guy dealers, we were doing good, but when they switched to female dealers, we
Yeah,
started losing all of a sudden.
yeah.
What the fuck was going on with that?
I don't know, but
They got these voodoo women.
yeah. And then when we were playing slots with Cobalt, it was just all losing. Nothing. We didn't get a single thing.
Well, the problem with slots is you gotta hope the slot machine decides you win. You win right now.
That's true.
When I was
Yeah.
messing around the slot, I would do better when I talked to it like it was my girlfriend. I'm like, "Come on, baby, don't do me like this. I got 8 tokens. All right, come on, girl."
Uh,
I swear, no, even when I used to play back in
acting
the
like
day,
he's had a girlfriend.
I've had girlfriends before. Not recently.
Just kidding.
Jesus Christ, bro! I got that. My reputation's that bad. God, I
Well,
might have to go find me a girlfriend just to beat the allegations.
there you go.
Put a post up on Facebook Marketplace looking for a girlfriend to impress my friends.
Yeah.
It only has to be a few days. So a few photo shoots and they have dinner together and then we'll call it quits.
And then the buffet, which wasn't
Oh,
bad.
if
It
you
was-
like crab, it was a great buffet.
I mean, the funnel cake was good too. That I
Obviously,
had.
no, you did not seem interested in the dessert at all until I said they have a fresh funnel cake bar.
Yeah, until a
Then you're like,
guy literally sits there and makes it in front of you.
and then you're like, funnel cake, you say?
Oh, that's only, yeah, it's like a savory dessert almost. So,
Oh yeah. I mean, it's like it's again like a donut or a beignet, but just in a different form.
yeah,
The sweetness actually comes from the powdered sugar you put on top of it.
yeah. And then the crab was good. I actually think their best item that like on the buffet that I had was the what are they called? It was the corn husk, Mexican
Oh,
corn
corn
husk.
husk. What
What
about
are
the
those things? What are these called? Hey, hold on.
tamale.
Yeah, the tamales.
Yeah,
Yep.
tamales.
Nah, the pot sticker. It was okay. I wish I had soy sauce. But
Well,
yeah,
that's why I said everything on this buffet is okay, except for the things you can't screw up, which was seafood, like the crab, and like but all the boiled seafood you can't really screw up as long as you put the seasoning on it.
yeah,
The prime rib, it's fucking prime rib. As long as you roast it properly, it's gonna come out good. So yeah, like those things are gonna be good. Everything else, where it's like ethnic theme, it's gonna be mediocre. They can't put too much seasoning because it's a buffet. They can't outdo so it's gonna be okay. It's not gonna be great.
yeah,
So that's why if you go there, especially since you're paying $45 or if not more, it's best to go for the things, the big items, because they can't screw them up. But that's just my outlook on it.
yeah.
In fact,
So,
if y'all come back again, you might want to stay at a different casino next time, just to try, just to mix it up.
nah, I think we'd. I mean, as long as we get a deal, we'd be fine with staying there again.
I'm saying that the
They were
Hollywood's not that
actually.
far away from me.
I want to say they were actually probably the best serviced place that we stayed at going down there. Oklahoma probably had the best bed, but
Never even got to use a hot tub.
well, yeah. Why are you sorry,
Ooh, sorry.
Fuji?
My my internet is acting up again.
Well, you don't need to be sorry.
But you're kind of on the other side of the planet too, so it is
Yeah,
what it is. Just
but
make sure before you leave, drop us a recommendation.
yeah. All right.
Oh
Well,
no.
yeah, it was nice. All right, we'll move on to
I'll try not
something.
to read.
We'll move on
That's
to
pretty much all
something.
the trip. We
Yeah,
finished watching Danganronpa. I figured we'd be done by like 10:30, so y'all can get a head start on heading home. But the further you get in the show, the episodes get longer. So I was not expecting us to finish at almost midnight. It was crazy.
yeah. All
Interesting
right.
show though.
Things that
Have
will make a comeback this year is our next topic.
ooh, truth, justice, and the American way.
Freyrin.
Freyrin doesn't need to come back. It never
Eh,
left. It just hovers.
it needs to come back again this year after this season's finished. It
These
needs
animators
another.
don't get to see
It
their
need,
family until I'm
yeah,
satisfied.
exactly.
This is
I
just
don't
season two,
want.
part one.
I want no rest until season 2, part 2's out. But
But the manga, the problem with the manga is the
Kim
arc keeps
Kardashian.
going on hiatus, so it's very slow rolling for the manga.
yeah.
That just
Uh,
Kim
makes it easier for
Kardashian.
the anime.
Kim
Kim Kardashian.
Kardashian make a
What the
comeback this
hell?
year?
Fuji.
Come back from what? Her sex video? What?
She she had gum on her back.
Okay.
Oh dear. We got a dirty
So
boy here.
he watched the video. That's what he's telling us.
No,
I
I did,
see.
I did not.
Well, how would you know that otherwise?
Interesting.
Oh, for me, Konosuba's made a comeback. I finally started watching the Konosuba movie.
Oh, you never saw that.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch that in season 3 over the next week or two.
I need to watch season 3 still, but I've already seen the movie.
Well, I'm watching the movie now. Maybe we could just do season 3 on anime night.
Yeah, that sounds good. It doesn't seem like
Okay.
y'all were too interested in Yozakura family, so
I mean, I was just saying I've seen some clips of it, and the show looks like it has some funny moments, but I
yeah,
largely didn't know what the show was about. It's kind of ridiculous.
yeah.
Not gonna lie,
I don't hate it,
season
just
2
not
was
super
good.
into it.
It's not Don to Don ridiculous to where it's like you can't stop watching, but it's ridiculous enough.
It's ridiculous sounding like, yeah, this is how spies live. Like, come on, man, this is just goofy. It's like it's almost Looney Tunes level of goofy, just a little
Yeah.
shy of it.
Let's
Wait,
see. What
season 2 is already good. Has already good ending. Konosuba.
If he does it, I haven't seen season 3.
we haven't seen season 3, so we don't know. No spoilers.
He might have read the manga.
Oh,
No, I mean the season 2 on Konosuba.
oh no,
Yeah,
it
season 2
didn't.
had a good ending.
No, it
Season 2
didn't.
had a good ending.
Did
No,
not?
it did not.
They fought at the hot springs where nobody believed Aqua was an actual goddess.
I know, but they didn't answer any questions about Darkness and her family, and that's what season 3's about. So,
Didn't Darkness get married?
No, she
season 3, don't
she
spoil anything.
Wait, that was season.
She found out she has a fiance. Season 3 is all about what they do at her family location.
Ah.
Yeah, so I haven't seen it yet. I just seen a bunch of clips and stuff, so I'm excited to
oh
watch it.
there's one thing I forgot to mention about your trip down here. I remain as the rock paper scissors champion.
Mm, we played what 4 times?
Yeah, we played a few times, but you gotta understand. Also, while playing games like like
He's
whether
the
it's fucking
he's the Kazuma of
yeah,
IRL
whether it's Hell
rock paper
Divers or something that
scissors.
has anything that has a rock paper scissors function, I almost always win. I have like a 97% win rate on rock paper scissors. I
Yep.
don't know what it is.
All
Yeah, I'll
right.
be
Anyway,
Aqua then.
yeah, we when we were playing putt golf, we used rock paper scissors to decide some things, and I won every time. It's just the way it is.
I'll, I'll be Aqua then. I have worse luck on rock paper
Well,
scissors.
Aqua just doesn't understand her limits. She's a goddess who just believes in herself too much. She needs to have a little humility.
Mm-hmm. Well, she
So,
did give herself blessing after blessing and still lost. That was
she
funny.
she she really has like amazing stats too.
Yeah.
She's just dumb as a box of rocks.
Well, Kazuma's never lost, so
That's true
that's
too.
a
His luck stats maxed out.
yeah. That was a funny scene of him just like
Her crying.
her crying and him like saying how he's the god of rock paper scissors.
No, it's like
She's
I'll
like,
make
you
a
can't
special
have
deal.
this. You can't be this good.
I'll make a special deal. I'll take all the penalties if it's just me and Aqua. Oh yeah, you don't stand a chance. You don't understand.
Yeah.
She already lost the moment she said yes.
Yeah.
To my move.
Yeah.
Indeed.
All right. So things that'll make a comeback this year.
In production.
Marvel live action movies.
You think so?
Some people are looking forward to a couple of their projects.
I'm
I know.
looking forward to the new Avengers. I want to see what they do before I say that they're not going to be good like everyone else is doing online.
I've heard some people give it. They say they give it. They're going to give it the benefit of the doubt. They actually think it could come out good. Others
Mm-hmm.
again are you saying like no, they've fallen too far.
Well,
And
did you happen to see Fantastic Four?
I didn't.
Okay, I would suggest watching it. It wasn't bad
I
at all.
haven't. I haven't watched a Marvel movie since Spider-Man: No Way Home.
Yeah. Now,
So and
I would say watch that one.
one day.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, it was pretty good, and so I'm excited for
I
Doomsday.
hope they do the new Spider-Man well.
Yeah, yeah, that'll be fun to watch. Age will watch that one.
One thing's already
I
making
can't
a
wait for
comeback,
the
and
animation.
Primal's making a
Anime.
comeback already.
Yeah, Primal came back. That was something I didn't expect because
That
of
was
how
not on
it
my bingo
ended.
card.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say I'm disappointed, but yeah, I was not expecting Primal to get a third season.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he was
Although,
dead.
well, somebody
It
mentioned
was.
they were eventually gonna maybe do a spinoff with his children or his child, like going on their adventures and all that stuff. Like that could be something to do in later season. But I was not expecting reanimated Spear coming back
and
for season
and
3.
Tarkovsky's like, wait,
This is like, hold
watch
my beer.
this.
Y'all ain't seen nothing yet. Like I didn't even know that was an option. I looking at it now, of course, they've had black magic in that show already, and some voodoo shaman raising the dead is a possibility in this
Wow, you're
universe.
giving
No.
Shiori Fuji so many spoilers, man.
It is episode 1. You see the guy in the trailer that he's a revived
It's
zombie. It's
still
not a spoiler.
it is. You gotta
I'm
watch
just
it.
saying. He didn't
Just
watch season
saying.
2 with us.
No,
I thought
Fuji
he was
wasn't
supposed to
I
be
there.
when we
watched
watched season
Otaku.
2.
Oh,
Yeah,
did
he
you
was.
watch it? But watch it with us?
Yeah.
Oh, you watched the whole
We were
thing.
watching
Yeah, if anything, you
the
gave a
Vampire
spoiler before
Bats.
I did.
Okay.
Talking shit.
Well, I didn't think he was watching it with us. I didn't know if he got because I remember he said he lost connection one of the times. So,
That's
but
true
we
too.
watched Freyrin without him, so now he's got to see that.
Want me to
Oh
turn on
man.
want me to turn on the stream Fuji and just leave episode 1 and 2 playing?
You need to. Well, no, we watched he watched the first episode with us, but then we watched the second
Oh,
episode today. Isn't
The
the third
episode.
episode coming today?
no, the next episode's coming. I think Friday or Saturday. Oh, Friday morning.
Oh, okay, we might do it again next Sunday or Saturday or whatever.
See what happens.
Yeah.
I might be busy on Friday. No.
Well,
Well, it would
it's
be
Friday.
your
It'd be Saturday
Sunday
morning for
or
you.
Monday for you, yeah. Be your Sunday morning or Monday morning.
Yeah, time zones. Damn.
So
Yeah.
I'm sub to the Freyrin Discord channel. So anytime something comes out for Freyrin, whether it's manga or anime, I know I have the
Yeah.
heads up.
All right. Well,
There's a free
more.
Discord.
Yeah, well, it's a fan Discord.
I mean,
Anything
I'm a
else
part of one just for emotes.
I know, Patty.
What?
Add me.
No,
I
Freyrin.
don't know. Oh, Freyrin.
Yeah, I'm a part of the
Well,
Freyrin.
I'm not even Discord Nitro, so I can't even use emotes from other servers.
Well, that sounds like a you problem.
Exactly. I'm not paying fucking $5 just for emotes. You fucking crazy.
5. Gosh, where are you getting the discount? It's $9.99 a year.
That's even less incentive. Fuck that. I'm frugal.
$99 a year, not
You can get it
$9.99.
for 999.
Yep.
999.
Yeah, I just
Baby,
buy it
give
for the
it
whole
up.
year.
Baby, give it up.
But
Oh, copyright.
come back this year.
Whoever wins the Super Bowl is gonna have a comeback.
Don't call it a comeback. I mean
The New Orleans Saints will be coming back.
The Patriots are in the Super Bowl now, so they're back.
Yeah,
They're coming back.
Denver couldn't do it with that weather was the real champion of that game.
The weather was the champion, but if they had good weather, I think Drake May would have done a lot better. So,
True too.
I don't think it matters.
I literally started just fucking dying laughing, dude. This one play where the Patriots were on the 9-yard line, he goes to hand it off to the running back, and the running back slips. So he's like, I don't know if he slipped or he said, "Well, the pocket's collapsing. I better not just fumble the ball." So he just fucking fell down.
Yeah.
The quarterback gave up.
Yeah.
That was fucking hilarious. The fucking running back didn't even get the run. He just hit the ground. He slipped.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the Rams just muffed a punt, and then Seattle grabbed it, and now they threw a touchdown, so now they're up
What's the
24-13.
damn?
Seattle's up. Yeah, I know. That's kind of cool. I'd like to see Seattle win it.
Yeah,
Get
I'd like to
over
see
their
some-
Russell Wilson thing. But yeah, Sam Darnold, I don't mind him.
Although somebody said it'd be funny
Oh,
if
I
Sam
think
Darnold got a championship before Lamar Jackson or what's the other guy?
yeah,
Or Josh Allen.
Josh Allen. Yeah.
It's like, ooh, that kind of
Oh, we're talking football. Fuji left.
It's not football with a U, so he's not interested.
True. But I'd like to see the Pats win it, if I'm completely honest. It doesn't matter whether Seattle or
They already
the Rams
have
go.
enough championships. Get somebody else.
No, I want to see the Pats win it so Pittsburgh will stop whining about how they're tied for having the most Super Bowls, because then the Pats will. And
Oh, yeah, I
Pittsburgh
thought the
can't
Pats
hold
had
the
that
record.
lead.
No, it's 6-6. Yeah. But
Man, fuck that. I kind of see. Yeah, they can't cry no more because now now they got to try harder.
yep. And now you're gonna have to get back there
They should have
with
tried
Mike
harder when
McCarthy.
was still playing. Oh God, yeah, they just fired their fucking coach.
Yeah. I don't know what. And the coach has never been the problem. I get it. Their defense hasn't been the best, but their offense have always been atrocious. So
They didn't fire their general manager, so what's the point?
they didn't fire their offensive coach. The heck? He needed to be fired.
In fact, they promoted their general manager. I think.
Who?
Who I can't remember. I remember talking about that.
That was the Bills. Buffalo.
Oh, you're right. That was Buffalo. Yeah.
Yeah. Buffalo fired
Oh,
their guy.
oh,
Welcome
yeah,
back.
Fuji saw the meme.
Oh, Fuji's coming back this year.
Yeah. No. He while he was disconnected, he replied to a meme on my server. It's a Freyr meme.
Oh. Kind of like the ones we were sending and
No, not the one.
oh yeah. They've actually some artists have made that on Reddit, made the full Fern thing on Reddit.
The one where it was like coming back to this show after having nothing but fan art for the last year and a half. Where are they?
Yeah.
Wait, I replied a while ago.
I'm just not seeing it.
Yeah, it just popped up as 8:30.
Your connection's that
What?
bad.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Apparently, intense winter weather is making a comeback this year.
Yeah. Let me see if I can find I'll post it in yours if I find it. The full Fern storm. Yep.
He found it.
All right. And then what else? What else will come back this year? Anything else?
Not
Old meme
GTA.
song.
Not GT.
GTA is apparently getting pushed back. Nande. Poor Stark. Even whenever he's represented by the Globe, he can't help but catch shade.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's get into the topic everybody wants to have an opinion on.
In the country right now. And no matter what your opinion is, controversial.
Hot take of the week: ICE is not doing anything wrong or immoral.
You already know my opinion on the whole situation. It's not so much just being that I'm in favor of ICE.
What is the full name of ICE? Let me look it up.
Immigration and Customs Enforcement.
Yeah. So the United States immigration officers essentially have killed 2 people now and have taken custody of like several kids, is what the media says.
The the big story is they're saying is and this is also like how they're wording it. They're saying they detained a 5-year-old, which they did arrest this person's father. And were they supposed to just leave the 5-year-old in the street in snow? That's the real thing. As what I have to ask.
Well, maybe they should just take him to one of the Obama camps. Or so.
Which kind of ironic with as much as this is getting flooded on my feed on like all the stories about the immigration stuff. I got the algorithm blessed me with a video from 12 years ago of Obama saying that we're going to deport everybody, including families and their children.
Yeah.
I DM'd you a screenshot of the video. Like it's like, good job algorithm. I was not expecting for this blasphemy
Yeah.
to pass.
But basically, I agree that they don't need to be just carrying like that, like they're carrying guns for their own protection and safety. But I agree they don't need to pull them out all the time. That is something that I think they need more training on. But at the same time, what are they supposed to do when the people who are so-called protesting peacefully have guns?
Or
Like,
just doing things in a not so peaceful way. Like,
yeah.
I get people, the big one, the Renee Good shooting. Like,
Oh, I don't.
say what you will,
Yeah.
the guy did get hit by her car. Like she gunned it while he was in front of her car, and people who say otherwise are stupid. Now people want to say, "Oh, he just still didn't need to shoot her and all that stuff." That's arguable, but yeah, that's what people who say it was justified but still not good. They call it lawful but awful. It's
Yeah.
tragedy. It happened.
I mean, it's all every death is a tragedy. You don't want to see anybody die, regardless of their legal or illegal status.
But
Unless.
I also
You all, but you don't, but you can't put the officers in danger. Then that's the
well,
thing.
there's also the what do you want to call it, the ladder of escalation or whatnot, because people were saying she was trying to leave. She had a lot of opportunities to leave. She refused whenever they were being
Yeah.
like, or not trying to arrest her. The moment they said, "All right, you're detained and we're going to arrest you," she wants to leave. Once you reach that point, the old options are no longer an option, and her wife or whoever yelling, "Go, like go baby go," like that. Her wife
Well,
escalated
yeah.
the entire situation immediately.
I also about the only thing I'm gonna say about that situation I thought was strange was was she supposed to just leave her quote unquote wife there with her?
I
With them?
guess her.
Like, like that's kind of a stupid plan. Like, I don't know. I guess since she was out of the car already, that it didn't like there was no saving her at that point. But like,
That's the one thing that really aggravates me is
yeah,
people don't understand that she had an option to leave and she wouldn't. She was
yeah.
then she her op, that option was no longer an option. Then she decided she wanted to follow.
Well,
Like she was past the
we
point of no return
we
though.
also started in the wrong spot here. That if we're gonna bring up these situations, you need to start from the beginning. The
Which is
lady was protesting the and stopping ICE from doing their job by putting her car in between them and where they're trying to get to.
she was blocking the street.
Yeah. And then as ICE agents told her to leave several times, she refused, and then they started walking around her car, getting her license plate, trying to get her identification, and then said she was detained. And after that, that's when she attempted to leave while an officer was standing in front of her car, whom she did hit. It's not like whether she grazed him or not, it doesn't matter. She hit him with his car, but he pulled the gun out as she was gunning it towards him and shot her
The first shot
for
was
his own
fatal.
protection. Yeah, for his own protection. And that's the end of the story. Like
And
I
well, and while it's not exactly important to the story, it is important context for the mind state of the officer. He was actually dragged like 6 months prior, like like several hundred yards. Like he had an altercation where he tried to stop them without using force, and they drug
I,
him down the street from their
if
car.
that ever comes into play with another stop, he should not be a police officer. So I don't think
Right.
that
Well,
matters.
they just try to look at
Any
somebody's mental
previous,
status and say they
yeah,
shouldn't.
I
And
don't care
there's
about anyone's mental state. If
well,
they're a police
it's
officer, they
it should
cannot
be
have
just extra
prior.
context, but
Yeah,
I do agree that it's not really important because I don't think the outcome would really changed even if
yeah.
that
The
ever
outcome,
hadn't happened.
yeah, the outcome. I don't believe would have changed regardless. And if it would have, then he's in the wrong. I find the officer in the wrong at that point because then he should not be an officer. If anything previous,
If you know have PTSD that's affecting your job, maybe should be doing that job.
yeah, like pulling, like if a police officer who pulled over one person gets a gun pulled on them, but they survive and nothing happens to them, and they continue their police services, but then they pull over another person and now he's more cautious, that's an immediate termination in my mind. That guy should never take anything previous that happened on the job and apply it to anybody else. That's not how police work should happen. It is how it happens sometimes, but in my thought process, that is not how police work should ever be happening. If someone's going to have previous injunctions that are different because of their trauma or whatever, then they need to get off the force. But that's a weird one.
I don't know much about the one that happened after that. The recent one.
The recent one, a guy was protesting. Well, first of all, let's go through the beginning. It's protesting with a group. Group gets handsy with the ICE officers. ICE then pushes a woman away into the ground and says that they are now detained and should not, and then the guy pushes them off of the woman. Like they didn't. So like one, let me rephrase that. They weren't on top of the woman. They were trying to detain her at that point.
Yeah.
And then he pushes him away, and so they take him to the ground. At this point, a gun goes off, and it's his gun. They don't know who has it. They just hear the gun go off. Another officer takes out his gun and shoots the guy.
Yeah,
So
there's actually some gun rights groups actually getting involved with this because they feel like that was an unlawful shooting just because the guy had a gun.
yeah,
But
but the thing
one,
was,
I don't know much about that one because I haven't really.
yeah, the thing was is the guy got disarmed, and while they were disarming him, his gun went off. So that's the big problem with that, is that the officer who was not part of the disarmament, he was standing over them, heard the gun go off and thought he was open firing, so he shot him. So in my mind, that's a hard one to go by, even though the guy was disarmed, and then just in the disarmament process, his gun went off because it was already loaded and everything.
Something you can kind of compare it to. They're not the same, but it was kind of a similar things of like how things played out. But a while back, did you hear about the Acorn incident? And I think with some Texas police officers. I think it was Texas.
I don't know. No.
But these guys arrested and detained the like they put him in the backseat, handcuffed and everything. A female officer was across the street, like it's something to do with the same case, but she was taking care of something across the street when a male officer put the guy in the back seat. Acorn fell and like two of them fell and hit the top of his the cop car. The police officers thought the guy drew a suppressed gun, did like a SWAT dodge roll or some shit, and then opened fire on their own car, yelling, "He's got a gun! He's got a gun!" The female police officer ran back, pulled her weapon, and fired a couple of shots. Turned out the guy did not have a gun; it was just an acorn hid in the car, and he just assumed the worst and opened fire.
Yeah, I think that's I
it's
think,
since there was not even a weapon involved. That's the main thing.
yeah,
It's
that's
kinda
one of
scary.
those where I'd be like, all those police officers need to be either retrained to figure out what a gun sounds like.
Especially the guy shouting he's got a gun. That's the
Yeah.
guy that really needs to have his, because the other
And then
officer
he
all
just,
shouted, "Get
he
down."
just needs to be terminated
Yeah,
completely.
that was, all I know is the guy in the back seat sued the shit out of the city, and I'm pretty sure that officer lost his job.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Pretty sure, I
definitely.
can't guarantee, but it made a lot of rounds. But yeah, in this case, an actual gun was involved. But similar situation, like the guy was disarmed. Whether the cop that shot him knew that or not, he opened fire and killed the guy. There was no loss of life.
So the thing is though, the officer who shot him, now, like whether or not you agree with the shooting or not doesn't matter. The officer who shot him was deadly accurate. So it's not like he did anything wrong. He heard a shot fired that wasn't their gun. And then he didn't even have his gun out. He pulled it out after he heard the shot fired. So that's the problem with that, is no one said disarmed, no one said anything. He just heard shots fired while he's standing over, and then he shot the guy. Yeah, so it's
After he finished, threat neutralized.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, like the guy was accurate. There was no problem with him pulling out his gun and firing openly and everything. That it wasn't open fire. He hit his target. It's just that he didn't know he was disarmed. He heard a gun that was not theirs fired. And now whether the agent who disarmed the gun needs to be talked to and like taken out of the ranks, that could be a thing. But the guy who fired, I'd be like, well, he just did what his training was. Kind of like, I get it. There's 4 guys piled on top of each other.
They didn't really have a chance as they hold your fire, because
Yeah.
the guy just said, "Well, a shot was fired."
Shot was fired, clearly not from the gun they had, because it was a different, like, he, at least from his statement, is that it's a completely different sound than the guns that they are authorized to carry. And so he knew it wasn't their gun. And the only other person there that had a gun was this guy. So, but at the same time, I get it. Like, he was disarmed.
I don't think this one though is a clear-cut case of a lawful shooting, because this whole situation is kind of sketchy.
What, the current one?
I mean, the guy had a gun but was disarmed, and they shot him while he was being detained. That's a pretty.
Well, they shot him while he was resisting being detained. But yeah, he was not going to the ground quietly, and they pulled his gun out from under him. I don't know if he pulled the gun or if they pulled it off of him, or what. They took him to the ground, and as you know, everything was going on, a gun got pulled off of him somehow. The officer who was pulling the gun off of him misfired his gun, and then a different officer who was standing over them thought the guy had opened fire on him, so he took the shot. So it's a weird one. I'll give everyone that, but how about just not going to a protest with a gun? Because that does not sound like a peaceful one. I mean, like, if you wanna say,
actually blame is the first person who put hands on the officers. That's the first person.
Yeah, well, I mean, he shouldn't have helped the person who was protesting get the officer off of him. That's the thing. You don't touch an officer. Officer touch you, you don't touch an officer. Now, if you want to,
well, that's the thing, is if you don't touch an officer, the officer won't touch you.
Oh no. The officer, the woman was, or whoever it was being irate and like getting in their way and stuff, and from the video, she pushed an officer, and then the officer went to, go after her, and then this guy pushed the officer off of him, and that's when they took him to the ground.
Yeah.
But
So this one's not this. Like I said, the Renee Go one I consider like kind of a again lawful but awful situation. This one's gonna kind of have to go through the weeds on it. That's a rough situation though.
yeah, it's a rough situation. I'm not gonna say, but I'm gonna say the problem is with the protesters. They're constantly
Yeah,
getting in
pushing
the
the
way.
boundaries.
Yeah, like if you want a peaceful protest, then you don't do anything. Like you hold a sign, you yell, whatnot, but you can't impede on what they're doing. Especially since you're not protesting something that the government doesn't have a hand in. You're protesting literally the government.
All right.
So, and if they want to say, well, it's fascism, it's like, well, there's a difference between fascism that allows you to have the gun in the first place and one that doesn't.
I mean, yeah. The problem with that whole fascism argument is these are laws that have like every politician before Trump has campaigned on enforcing our immigration laws. It's only a problem now because it feel like because Trump's the one pushing it. Uh, sure, going after people who are not criminal like besides the whole illegal immigration part, people not actively doing like violent crimes or be involved in drug, go after them first would be kind of like a bad taste in your mouth. But the numbers do say they're mostly getting people who have like either violence charges or drug charges against them. They're going after people who are committing crimes
Well,
in our country.
I mean, and to be fair, like you say that, which is true. That's who they're going after, but they're also getting anybody who's involved.
Yes, they're
So
while it's not the
if there's
majority.
somebody just randomly there that happens to not be a citizen, they're also getting them as well.
Yeah, like one of the first stories out was they were going after this guy for I can't remember if it was either sexual assault or drugs, but they got his roommate too because he was also an illegal alien, but the guy had no criminal record. But they're like it's collateral, but it's still like what like 10-15% of the people getting deported are people like that.
Mm, yeah, I just like, and then also states literally not abiding by federal law.
And
And if
yeah,
you're going to
look,
say, well, the states should have their own thing, it's like, okay, then why can't any state say that murder's legal? And then you're going to be like, well, and it's like, well, no, if you honestly believe, then racism in a place that wants racism should exist. You can't make a law that's federal for everybody and then choose when or when not to enforce it. So that's the problem with that.
oh, and regarding the whole sanctuary city thing, which that's fine if you don't want to help immigration enforce laws like on
You can't impede.
peaceful, yeah, but impeding and if you have people that you or yourself are arresting for violent crimes or again also drug related crimes and not turning them over to immigrate like ICE, that's kind of on you. Like you're helping cause these public clashes and problems because you're not cooperating with the government on
Yeah,
people who are committing crimes. I can see not wanting to turn over people who are peacefully living here because they haven't done anything wrong besides come here illegally, but not turning over actual felons, that's kind of on y'all. That's y'all could cooperate a
yeah,
little bit.
yeah. But all right. But my argument is ICE is not doing anything wrong, which I don't think they are. Now, if you want to say that a shooting was wrong, fine. But ICE is not starting it. And
Something
so
has to go both
therefore,
ways.
yeah, therefore they are not doing anything
Like
wrong, at least in the beginning. And
let's
then,
even bring the scale down a little bit. People like take lethal force out of it. I've seen plenty of clips of people getting maced and pepper sprayed because they are like doing things to ICE officers, and
Yeah.
then you just see the orange powder hit their face, and they stop doing those things.
Well, but
Like,
also I see a lot of videos of people like they're pepper spraying this guy on the ground. Well, it's because he also has pepper spray and he was spraying them. It's like,
like
okay, like hold on a second. Like
even if you take the law enforcement aspect out of it, people have a right to
yeah,
defend themselves.
yeah. Well, that's not I agree with the people saying that this isn't defense when a guy's already on the ground and then they're pepper spraying him. No,
I hadn't seen
but
that.
I also think that you shouldn't be able to pepper spray a law enforcement officer, and they've been doing that. So it's like you can't use pepper spray on the law enforcement officer.
Let's also say on duty law enforcement, because some people act like being off duty, that badge still applies to you.
I mean, yeah, true. But at the same time, I don't think I don't, unless it's in defense, you're legally not allowed to pepper spray anyone unless it's like for a video and they consent to it. I'm
Yeah,
pretty
because
sure pepper spray is illegal if you use it without somebody's consent or in defense of yourself. So,
but yeah, it's the whole situation is rough though. I do partly side with the ICE officers on a lot of the things. Some of the stuff I'm like, yeah, y'all could have handled that better, or
yeah,
this could
I
have been avoided. But most of it's been mostly the protesters.
now I
Most
completely
of it's
agree that officers need to be completely emotionally like not there. Yeah, like they almost need to seem like psychopaths where
and most of
nothing
the ones
affects
I
them.
see, most of the ones I see, the ICE officers are just getting all kinds of things said to them, and they either reply with jokes or just don't say anything at all.
Yeah.
That's most of the ones I see.
Yeah, but I think that yeah, people who do have any that show emotion as an officer do need a little bit of like, hey, like you can't do that.
Ignore
It's
it.
like,
Tell them
and
to call.
yes, I understand that it's happening to you 24/7. But I'm sorry, it's just that's the point. That's the whole thing. Is you're just supposed to de-escalate and do your job. So if it's whether it's ice or whatever, but yep, we'll get to our next one, which is our recommendations for the week. So Pat, is this who you're recommending?
Yep, I am recommending the YouTube channel Rab So Petty. If you are a fan of abridged things, he does a lot of abridged animes. But his most of his things are called the hood dubs because his dubbing has a bit of a theme to it, and it's fucking hilarious sometimes. He recently started doing his abridged version of Jujutsu Kaisen season 3, and I laughed a lot. It
Is
got me
there
going.
a disclaimer here? Lots of N words.
It uh he does use the N word a lot of
Okay.
swearing too, and a lot of well, I could just say hood language. Like there a lot of things you'd hear in modern rap get said a lot, like twin, cuz, and all that stuff, or not even cuz, cuh. And well, he also references like old rap and new rap too, so it's got some fun things about it. One of my favorites, he actually did the BoJack movie for Dragon Ball Z, the BoJack movie with the hood dub, and it was pretty fucking funny. But and he also has the Hood Anime Awards, which he'll take characters from all kinds of shows and assign them an award. Like I think one of the recent ones was either biggest hater or or best or like most money, which they had like
Mm-hmm.
Bulma, Kaiba, Mr. Satan, and a few like one other person like on who's got the most money or anime money. It's all a lot of shit talking. It's funny if you like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, Kaiba's bit of a hater. But yeah, so I'm recommending Rab So Petty. If you like abridged stuff, it's pretty damn funny.
All right. Well, mine is going to be. Wait a second. Let me. Okay, I haven't. This is one I recently watched, but I enjoyed quite a bit. It took me a little bit to get through it, so I'm not going to say it's like one of the best anime ever, but it was funny and worth the watch. And that is suppose a kid from the last dungeon boonies moved to a starter town.
I still need to finish that one. I think I'm on episode 8. Like they're like the separate. I'm not gonna spoil it, but yeah, I'm on like episode 8 or 9. Something like
Yeah, they get, I don't know. They end with it well open. So like
that. Season 2 maybe.
yeah, season 2, but probably not because it wasn't that popular.
And the show's
Yeah.
a lot of cliches, but it's on purpose.
Yep. All right. What do you got, Fuji?
I say a couple of N words myself. I mean,
Here.
You're
ow.
Filipino. Careful with that.
What's the Norman Osborn meme? I'm so much of I use slurs myself or something. Damn, bro.
Like, it's normal here
Yeah,
for
okay.
the Filipinos.
That's kind of funny in its own way. I mean, it's not like y'all come from a place of American history where the N word has a special place in our history, but it
Really?
is what it is.
I don't
I
think
mean,
it does.
No, wait.
it does have it does have
It
some historical
it
value,
does nowadays. It didn't.
right?
It see the thing is that was not a bad term even during the slave
Well,
thing.
and originally it was just a term for like meaning ignorance and stuff, or some shit like that.
Like yeah, yes, but then in the late 1800s and to 19 or not sorry,
Er,
when
Well,
was slavery completely abolished? Hold on.
1965. It was that was when the war ended. In '63, I think it was actually abolished.
19.
No, 1862.
Okay, thank you. I was like, wait a second.
1865 is when the war actually ended, and but slavery was abolished halfway through the war.
Yeah,
And
so I
it,
want to say it wasn't until like the 1900s to late and all the
I,
way to about 19 uh I'm sorry, late 1800s and then all the way until about 1970.
well, while it probably wasn't as prolifically used back then because it was a small group then. But it still was relevant enough to get a law passed. The KKK Act was started in 1871, so there was a good possibility that around the late 1870s, the KKK was using that word as a slur towards African Americans. So I'm not gonna. It probably wasn't as prolifically used by
But
masses,
that's
but
why I said
definitely,
late 1800s
yeah,
to like, and then I would say it actually went away 1950, 1960, and then
like
they brought it back. Like that's what I don't understand. Like it wasn't a problem in the
one
80s, 70s, 80s, 90s, really.
one more thing before we interrupt Fuji doing his recommendation again. Do you ever see the skit where a guy's like the first black person to use the N word in a positive way, and the guy was like, "What are you saying that for?" And he was like, "Just feel it, bro." And then it was like, "You're right. It takes the power out of it." And so then everybody started saying like it was like some skit some guy
Yeah,
did. But Fuji, what are you
go
are you
ahead.
recommending the N word, Fuji?
He's
I
recommending
mean,
the N
like,
word.
like we were colonized by the Spaniards too for
Well,
like 300 years. So like,
Well, yeah, the Spaniards, then the Japanese, the Americans, like we everybody
yeah,
got a piece of the Philippines,
Well, I
but
mean,
yeah,
the Spanish definitely had the most presence there.
just to be
we're
Uh-oh.
international,
just
baby.
just to tell you, Fuji, we're not talking about about Negro. That is not the word we're
No, yeah,
referring.
we're this one has a different vowel that follows the
Yeah,
end. But Willem showed up just in time to talk about the N word. Welcome,
yeah.
Willem.
Yeah,
Welcome.
yeah. Oh, I thought we were talking about the color,
No,
Spanish.
that is the color. What are you talking about?
I know
I thought
exactly.
negro was the color.
That's what I'm
Yeah, we were
saying.
we're
Yes, the N
we're
word,
called
Negro.
negritos.
I
Negra.
heard that Fuji.
But
Anyway,
and no, you can't get a recommendation, Willem, because you weren't here early enough. Sorry.
anyway, Fuji, what do you recommend?
Oh yeah. Uh, uh, what was it called again? Tune into your midnight heart.
Oh, that one's. Didn't you already recommend this?
Did I?
midnight.
Tune into the midnight. No, it's not this one. It's a different one that I was thinking of. That also has heart in it. But tune into this is new. This isn't even finished yet.
No.
It's how
The
fresh it
manga
is.
though.
He's giving you the underground.
Oh, the manga.
Yeah. Much better than the anime.
I don't know. I haven't even. It only has 3 episodes, so don't say that yet. It could be better.
Yeah,
Nah, but the Fuji
true.
is right.
Hey, it's rare,
could be
but
right.
there are anime that turn out better than the manga.
Yeah, Harry Potter.
Wait, is this the Yuri one?
No,
Probably.
No, there's a guy there. Never mind.
it's like Nishikoi-esque.
Hey, guy,
Like
okay,
there's
you know what, Pat? You just reminded me.
There's a guy there.
There's like, it's it's the opposite harem anime, where it's the
Well,
female gets all the ladies, and the
well,
guy
no,
keeps trying, but he's striking out.
well, there, no. Ellis's keep posting screenshots from one where like it is like a all female show, and like there's like I think there's one girl that all the girls are obsessed with for some reason. But there, that reminds me, Willem, you like Yuri. You ever heard of I think it's called like Yuri or Yuri Campus or something.
Yep, yep.
It's a manga.
You can't. If it's the one I'm thinking of,
Yeah,
who
well,
is?
it's where this girl she
Yeah.
tries to get guys, but for some reason guys just are like physically repulsed by her, and women are extremely attracted to her. So she can't get a boyfriend to save her life, but girls are just attracted to her for some reason. That one was pretty funny.
Yeah, is it the one where they actually go camping?
No, this isn't camping. This is just like a woman who goes to college, just no camping.
Okay, because I'm thinking of like
I
laid
said
back
I
camp.
said campus, not camp.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, I don't know what
you're
Yuri
thinking of
camp is.
Euro camp or something. I don't know. Yeah, it was Euro,
Yuri's
not
pretty good.
Yuri. Anyway, so he recommends Tune Into the Midnight Heart.
Yep.
It does have a 4.7 out of 5 on Crunchyroll with 4,000 reviews. A comedy romance.
Damn.
You
I
know
want my
that's sad. I'm gonna look up something real quick.
Willem, have you ever heard of Rap So Petty?
I don't recognize it by name.
It's the YouTube channel where the dude does abridged versions of shows, but he calls the hood dub. Like he's done a few
No.
different things. It's mostly popular for his Jujutsu Kaisen dub, but he also has done like a few Dragon Ball things, some solo leveling, a few different shows.
Yeah.
The solo leveling ones are really funny too. But anywho,
He does Twitch streams. Did you see that?
I did see that, but I don't watch streams.
Not even mine. How dare you?
I got yours up right now, so I can see the chat. What we looking at right now? It says we got one viewer.
Oh, on my end it says 2, but yeah. All right. Well, that's where we're ending it.
Yep.
We've already been going for 2 and almost a half hours.
What's
Willem joined us at 2:10 or 2 o'clock.
2:15. Well, Fuji, what's Shiori's outro?
Uh,
You're the
no,
Shiori fan.
I could never.
You could never
Do it.
what? He could never
Do it.
what? Hold on. Okay, she's
Say
not
it.
streaming anymore, is
Come on,
she?
I could never imitate.
do
Yeah.
the little pose she does too.
Just try to give it like we're asking you for science. What is her outro?
Oh no.
Do it for science.
For
She has a
science.
couple of outros, I think.
The one she used in her last
Like,
stream, her most recent one.
I'll do the Narissa outro if you do that.
Goodbye, you darlings. Is that
Bye,
right?
darling.
Bye bye.
But
What? I don't know what yours is actually.
I don't know either. I have no idea.
Is on what's Ina's? I don't remember.
I can't remember either. I know it doesn't. It does not involve WA.
Yeah.
I think they just say bye.
Yeah, I think Ina's just by, but yeah.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, morning, evening.
That's her intro.
It might also be her outro. I've seen her do it once before for her outro, but
Bibu's playing Dark Souls 3 again. Let's see. Shiori's outro. That's our Holograi outro.
well, how about this? Willem has to do Elizabeth Rose Blood Flames outro, and then we can end.
I don't know her outro either.
I don't know.
What?
outros either.
That's like the easiest one.
I don't know
It's
it.
the
I-
it's the
but I don't know
lovelies.
what it is.
Oh,
Tell me what
okay.
it is.
You're referencing it like it should jog a memory, but we don't have it.
Yeah, it's a like the I good to see you, lovely, good to see you, or something. I'll have to look it up now.
I looked it up.
Lovely to see you. See. Oh well,
Lovely to see you. To see you. Lovely.
there you go. So he knows.
Because he has the knowledge. We don't.
What? You guys have the knowledge.
I did at one point, but now I guess I lost it. I don't remember. Okay, we'll just do the Fuamoko. Bow bow.
Bow bow.